Honestly, bro, after using both of these, I was surprised myself how much of a difference 250 bucks will get you. Like, no BS, it's actually a bigger difference than I thought. Honestly, bro, I wouldn't even try to take the case off my A54 because I wasn't trying to clean this shit again, but dust already got under it, so. So what prices are we talking about? 200 bucks? 450 bucks. This used to actually be 500, but I think they made it like a permanent price change or something like that. And then check out these phones side by side, right? Look, so literally besides like the size and the color and all that, it looks literally exactly the same. Now the A14 do got plastic and the A54 do got glass, but at the same time, like they literally look exactly the same. Like you can't lie to me and say that it don't. They got the same 3 cameras that do the same exact things. You got the flash, you got the Samsung logo, you got the IMEI, you got all that up on here. Like bro, look, at the end of the day, they literally all look like the S23. And I think that's what Samsung was going for this year, to make them all look like the flagship phones. But yeah, if you look at these side by side, you can see that the A14 look a little bit taller and a little bit wider. You know what else is taller and wider? A clean mind. Get your head out the gutter, my boy. So on the back, the design is pretty much the same exact thing. But if you look at the screens here, you can see that it's pretty dramatic. So I mean, like, look at the difference. You can see that we got the hole punch on the A54, and then you got the notch here on the A14, and then you got the thick ass chins and all that on the A14. And then the A54 got some bezels, but they ain't really even nothing like this. And then you got the build quality, which is pretty dramatic. Like I told y'all, you got glass on the A54, and then you got plastic on the A14. Both of the frames is plastic, but it feels more durable on the A54. And then just overall, like if you look at the A54, it just looks more premium. Also here in America, at least, if you get the A14, you only get it in one color, even if it's unlocked. Like I got this from the Samsung website unlocked. And I only found this in black. Like y'all know how I feel about black phones, even as a black dude. I don't know why I bring that up again. But yeah, obviously A54 gonna win this for sure. Now when I'm holding both of these phones, like, I don't know. I kind of feel like the A54 is more comfortable, but at the same time, they ain't that much different. Like this don't feel uncomfortable or nothing like that. I just kind of feel awkward a little bit. But when I hold the A54, it's definitely legit. Now what's up with them cameras though? Oh shit. It's dramatic as fuck, just to put it to you like that. Now, to the A14's credit, it do got a 50 megapixel camera on the back, which they literally encourage you to turn it on when you first get the phone camera on. Even the A54 camera didn't encourage me to do that. When you look at a $200 phone and you see the camera, yeah, it's gonna look like a $200 phone. Like it ain't gonna look like nothing more expensive than that. Samsung deadass putting you in your place when you get this phone right here. You get these cameras and then that's all you get. The A54, at least, it looked like it's on a more expensive phone. Like this is not really looking like a $450 phone camera. It looked like an older flagship maybe, but this don't really even look like a $450 phone camera. If we keeping it a buck, this could look like a $100 phone camera, but if you put it in the sunlight, I guess it look perfectly fine enough. Now, when I'm pulling up the front camera on these things, it ain't as bad of a difference, but I mean, you can still see a difference on here. Go figure, the more expensive phone got a better camera. Now we gotta talk about probably the biggest difference between these two is the speeds up on here. So the A54 got a Samsung Exynos chip up in it, and it feels fine. It's not the fastest in the world, but at the same time, it feels smooth enough to me. Like I ain't got that much issues with it. It lags in Android Auto, but Android Auto lags anyway, so I don't fucking know. But if this lags in Android Auto, I can't imagine how this thing will be. So this definitely got a decent amount of lag up in there. I can't even front to y'all. Like I scrolled through this thing and it feels fine now, but when I'm going through Facebook and all that, that lag pick up for sure. I mean, I guess if you're doing everyday things like just going through Facebook, playing your little Candy Crush or whatever, it ain't that bad. But again, Samsung finna put you in your place when you're using this phone. They like, hey, you using a $200 phone, you better act like it. I'm telling y'all, it's dramatic, all right? Now the software feels roughly the same, but you do got One UI Core on here and then you got One UI. So One UI Core is just like a slimmed down version of One UI. I don't really know what's slimmed down though, but apparently it's slimmed down, so. And then overall, it just seems like you got Samsung Pay on the A54. You don't on the A14. You got NFC, but you don't got Samsung Pay. The A54 got the Samsung Pass autofill. The A14 don't. They just got the Google one. The A54 got super fast charging. I don't even think you get super fast charging on here. I think you get fast charging. And then other things like the A54 got a way better screen. Like there ain't even no comparison with that. I mean, bro, we're literally talking about AMOLED versus LCD. So you're gonna get the deep blacks and all that on here. With the A14, you're not. And then the viewing angles on the A14 is pretty mid. The A54 is looking perfectly fine to me. They both got 1080p screens. The battery life better on the A54, but honestly, that ain't even saying that much because the A54 battery life isn't really that much better than the A14. The A14 surprisingly got some badass battery life, bro. I ain't even gonna front. Also, I should mention that the A54 got an ultra wide camera and the A14 don't. So no, when I made that mistake earlier, it don't got the same exact camera. In fact, you got a main camera, you got a macro camera, and then you got a depth camera. On the A54, you got a main ultra wide, and then you got a macro camera on here. And then I ain't even mentioned in my unboxing, but one big up that the A14 do got is that it got a headphone jack up in it. That's crazy. Samsung is still making headphone jacks in 2023, but they can't put in $8,000 plus phones. So what the fuck is up with that, Samsung? But that's still dope to see that we got it in the A14, but the A54 don't. So I mean, like, you got hella differences between $250 right here. So honestly, I can't really tell you which one to get. So you got hella differences with $250 right here. And I know, like, this gonna piss y'all off, but I know y'all gonna be running to your keyboards in a second talking about, oh, you piece of shit, I was coming here to find out which phone I should get. Look, bro, I can't tell you which phone to get. You could be a developer at Google, or you could be making McFlurries at McDonald's. Like, I don't know what the fuck you do. But at the end of the day, look here, let me put it like this. So if you could swing the extra bread, I would definitely say get the A54 for sure. Like, no doubt about that. Also, if you could save the bread, like your phone's working perfectly fine right now, you just want to upgrade, then again, just get the A54. But if your hands is tied, like you ain't really got no choice and your phone just broke or something like that, then I mean, the A14 ain't really a bad choice. It's just like, if you could swing the extra bread, I would just definitely say get the A54, because like, it's more money, but at the same time, you're gonna be way happier with this nicer phone. It's faster, it got a better camera, it got a hell of a better screen. Like, it got all these pluses right here. It might not have a headphone jack, but still. So basically what I'm saying is, if you ain't got no choice, then the A14 ain't bad for you. But if you can swing the extra bread, then get the A54. The A14 is for folks that really, literally don't even got that much of a choice. But I mean, at least you still get some of the benefits still. Like, you got the micro SD card slot, and I think you actually get dual SIM up on this. And one of the craziest things about this is that it actually still got 5G like the A54. Like, for a $20 phone, that's crazy as fuck. It used to be that not even that long ago, you couldn't even find a 5G phone for a phone this price. But that's where I wrap it up, y'all. So appreciate the love and support as always, man. Y'all know I appreciate it. But let me know what y'all think about the A14 and the A54. I'm about to go ahead and do another video, which is actually gonna be, wait, what was I gonna do? I don't know if it was a comparison, but I know I'm finna do like an S20 Ultra in 2023 and all that. But all right, y'all, thanks for watching. If you like this video, go and get this video a like. And if you really liked it, go and subscribe. But go and follow me on my social media, Eddie Centec on Instagram and Twitter, and Facebook, but Instagram and Twitter is the most active. So yeah, I mean, the A14, it definitely ain't a bad phone at all, but you just can't beat the A54. I mean, you can by getting the S23 Ultra or something, but the A54 is just a whole different beast. Like, for $250, like, you get way further with that money. And then honestly, the differences just kind of slow down from there. So obviously, you're gonna find differences between this and $1,000 phone, but at the same time, it ain't gonna be as dramatic as these two. Anyway, y'all be smooth, man. I'm gonna get up with y'all later because I gotta go and get up out of here. Peace out.